Well, it's been another year on Kickstarter, the forefront, the Wild West of innovation and creativity on the internet. Yeah, it's been a wild and crazy year, and this Sunday we gonna come together and we gonna rank and tier all the projects we looked at throughout the year. I'm not keeping up the accent. I feel like I'm veering into Dennis trying to do a British accent on Always Sunny.
This game has gone on long enough.
But yeah, we've gone through an entire year of looking at Kickstarter projects. There's going to be a lot more to look at, and I'm sure that this year will be just as amazing, if not even better. Because, I mean, we all know that Kickstarter never runs out of juice. There's always something new and exciting and unprecedented on this amazing website. I mean, just look at this project. Car Soccer, a new take on a game where you compete in an arcade-style soccer and car game. Customize your car, hit the field, and take your shot. I mean, they're asking only for $20,000, which is like a crazy low amount to ask for a new take on an entire genre, like a new entire design and style of game that has never existed before. Now, I know what you're thinking. This looks like a mobile game ripoff of Rocket League, and it looks like it's running at like 5 FPS. Well, that's where you're wrong, because this is a new take on an entirely new genre of game with car and soccer, so I don't know what you're talking about. See, it says right here, a very unique approach to football in the best way possible. It's very unique. Can't you read? And that's not the only claim they make in here. They also say that this is about to be one of the best esports competitive video game ever. And I'm personally pretty excited. If the claim is true, if it's accurate that this will be one of the best esports competitive video game ever, I mean, I'm excited video game for gaming in future. Now, if you go down into the description, you'll find that they will make a lot of the same similar claims, a lot of the same stuff we see in the video here. But you will also find that if you give them your money, they will give you a soccer pass. That's right, this unreleased game that is going to be basically a top-down mobile Rocket League ripoff has its own game pass. There will definitely be enough people to fill out this battle pass, and you are definitely not wasting your precious dollary dues on that. Now, obviously, they didn't completely ignore the fact that this is just Rocket League ripoff. They went down in here and wrote comparable games, comparable, and put a Rocket League logo in here. Says one major example of a game in this genre, which is a new genre that they've invented, is Rocket League. Even if Rocket League might be somewhat similar, Car Soccer has a completely different gameplay mechanic, from having a top-down camera angle to completely different controls, delivering a different and unique player experience. So they really emphasize the whole different aspect. They had the same word 3 times in this single run-on sentence. They're really trying to sell us on the fact that it's a completely different thing. Although I'll point out, having a different camera angle and having different controls does not mean you have different gameplay mechanics. You can have the exact same identical gameplay mechanics with any number of controls. Maybe it's tank controls. Maybe it's you wave around the Wiimotes. I mean, but if you're still taking a car and driving it into a ball and hitting the ball into a goal, that is still the exact same gameplay mechanic. Actually, in fact, in reality. The only thing is, from the looks of the video, there's a lot less going on, which maybe you're like, hey, the minimalism, that's something, but no, it's not different, it's just less. Now, I wouldn't even rag on it too much if the exact, next sentence wouldn't read, Rocket League Mobile is also not the best due to its platformer style gameplay, making it feel like a 2D game and nothing like the PC and console versions. 2 comments here. Really? You're gonna go out of your way and say, the mobile game is not the best compared to real Rocket League when you are making a terrible Rocket League ripoff mobile game? And the other aspect of this is, yeah, you're right. The mobile game that they designed is very different from the PC and console versions. It's almost like they had to develop an entirely different game for the mobile version. Meanwhile, you are telling us that it will be playable and available on all platforms: Android, iOS, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, PC, PlayStation. No, the hell it won't! Unless it is the most basic, bare bones ass game possible. It's obvious that you're not getting a full PC game, a full PlayStation game, and so on your phone. That's not what you're developing here. What you're developing here, at best, is like a mobile game with mobile game controls that you can play on your PC. You know, it's going to be a lower quality, it's going to have a lot less going on, and that's how you're going to do it. And that's implying that you're going to do it, which I don't think you are. You don't just take a single game from one platform and slap it across a bunch of different platforms and call it a day. There are so many projects on this stupid website that make this claim, and I will tell you right now, the instant you see this claim that it's going to be available on all platforms, you know, you're going to be able to play it on your phone, you're going to play it on your smart fridge, you're going to be playing it on your Windows computer, your Linux computer, your Mac, your Temple OS computer. The moment you see this claim, leave. Get out of the project. The person making this thing is not going to deliver a satisfying product. And while we're on the topic of the endless creativity, the bounty of new content on this website, here's MeowTalk AI. Immortal platform. Now, there's not that much to talk about on this project. It's another AI project. Everything on the project is AI generated. The paragraphs describing the project are very obviously like some ChatGPT garbage. First goddamn paragraph in this thing, you got all of the immediate signs that this is AI generated. You have the line MeowTalk AI is more than just a tool, and then a bunch of vapid garbage afterwards. It ends with a join us on this journey to redefine how we interact with technology and preserve what matters the most. It's very clearly just some instructions given to an AI to begin with to generate a bunch of crap. It's asking for $60,000 for something that, like, it is gonna just be an API redirect to something that has already been made by someone else. But the most heinous part about this is the reason this thing is called immortal. The reason they're referring to these chatbots as immortals, the whole keeping the voice thing and personality thing. This thing is apparently going to be, or would be designed to preserve memories of, well, they don't outright say it, I don't think, anywhere in the project, but preserve memories of people. You can upload, they make the claim here that you can upload chat logs and details of personalities and so on, and synthesize voices, which is already dystopian and depressing as hell. But then in the same list where they make those claims, you go down and you see this section that says earn money. Monetize your characters through subscriptions and retain 75% of the earnings. So what they're saying here is you can take your chat logs with some other person, you can simulate that person's voice, simulate their personality, send that all to this data center, and then sell the likeness and personality of this person who might be a dead relative of yours from everything else in the project, and get money from it. Now, maybe you've noticed how in my videos as of late, as of maybe like half a year, I've avoided swearing. But I think I have to change my tune a little bit on that, because 2025 is gonna be off. This is the worst. This is the worst thing, that just the thought that someone made this project is enough to just make me want to die. But then I'd be afraid that someone would take my chat logs and upload them on goddamn Pornhub or something. So that's gonna do it for today's video. Leave a like, leave a comment, it greatly supports the channel. Two little announcements here. One is that, like I mentioned at the start, on Sunday at, I believe I said it was 7 p.m. By my time zone, that's GMT plus 2. You can do the maths for whenever that is for you. We'll be doing a tier list of all the projects on Kickstarter I've looked at throughout the year. It's gonna be a bit of fun. I would like to make that a yearly tradition. I already did that last year, so that would be friggin' fun. And the other one is that the second channel is finally getting content, because I realized, hey, I'm gonna be playing video games anyway, and it's very, very easy to make content out of that. So I've been doing that. And yeah, I'll see you next time when I have a depressive episode over the state of our world.
Finally, a gift card and a trading card in one.
Finally! Oh my god, my prayers, they have been answered. Same energy as highly anticipated to me. Finally, you know, people were begging for this. They were begging for someone to make this. And finally, it's here. Trading card and gift card.